notes for Caravan of Love. I was really impressed with how strong this one was, given we haven't sung it for quite some time, so well done. We just need to, again, the notes are pretty solid. We just need to start working on the story and really locking it in together. Sopranos and altos, you need to bite the apple before you come in on your first R's, because we're just getting people, ah. We can't have that. Remember the biting the apple, you literally visualize yourself taking a bite of an apple. So that movement, and what you're going to do is you're going to leave your cheekbones there elevated, and then it just allows you to come straight in with a ah. I'm going to conduct this one, the start of this one, because it's a really quickly one in, same as in this heart, will just be a ah, to remind you that you have that curve there. So visualize that coming around ah, rather than a ah, which is much harsher. So I need it to be really soft and gentle there. Basses, this one again is about your groove. You've got to get the groove in from the beginning. The sopranos and altos, you need to feed off the bass's groove. So you're just holding your notes, but you're going to need to keep your body moving, keep your soul moving, so it doesn't just become a ah. I know altos, you do it's pretty much all of this song. So you need to keep them interesting. You need to have light and shade, so you can be going somewhere with them. Your journey with your R can be different to people around you, but you just need to make sure it keeps some energy and keeps moving through there. Stagger breathe if you need to. It has to go right the way through to the end of that 4-bar phrase, and you can't drop the pitch. So stagger where you need to. So those who haven't heard me explain it, that really means breathing in a place that doesn't feel obvious. The one place you cannot breathe is on any of the bar lines. So any of the 4 counts. Because it's too obvious a place to breathe. Too many people will breathe there. So you need to breathe somewhere that feels really stupid. And trust me, you will not hear it. It sounds so obvious. You won't hear it because everyone else will be breathing at different times from you. Tenors. Now, male tenors, we need your help in this one. The low D entries are really low for the female tenors and the altos who are helping us out in this song. It's hard for them to get any volume down there. So male tenors, I need you to make sure you're really singing out those notes, particularly the first one. Something's gone with the piano. Are you ready? So tenors, are you ready? I need that one to be really strong and confident because it's the first one. Are you ready? It's hard for the girls to come in on there. Female tenors and altos, you can, at points in the song, to avoid those Ds, we worked out another option for you. One by one, you can do one by one. We're gonna stand up with pride, one that can be denied. Stand up from the highest mountain valley low. We'll join together with hearts of gold. Now the children of the world can see there's a better place for us to be. So each time, instead of dropping down to the D, you just do the higher D. It might be worth, tenors when you run through this one, focusing on that with the altos, really just to try and flick those notes up, just to give you some relief. Basses. You cannot be an island in this song operating on your own time zone. You need to still be listening to everybody else. We need to be coming in time with you, but you need to be paying attention to me and everyone else around you. Listen to the recording of the Youngborough concert and hear how rushed the tenors are. Even in the first verse, by the time they've got to highest mountain. Tim's just come home, so dog's barking. You're not leaving them any space to tell their story, so you need to slow it down, follow my timing, and not just operate on your own. Tenors, we talked about this at the weekend. Make sure your audience knows what your caravan is and why it's amazing. This song obviously has religious roots originally. I don't care what your idea of heaven is, but this caravan is taking people to heaven, and you need to be telling everyone else, you've got to get on board. We're going here. It's going to be amazing. So convince them they have to get on your van. Otherwise, I'm going to go, no, move along. I'm quite fine here. Everybody, the words see, be, peace, and free should all start quietly and grow in volume. Be and peace should pull back a lot at the end, and the other two less so. So it goes, where are we? Children of the world can see. So it goes in and out. So I'll do, children of the world can see, better place for us to be. So it's in and out with the sound. So we don't just come smashing in on top of those over the tenors and then the sopranos who have it later. Again, I am conducting it really clearly. If you watch the video from Youngabarra, you can see me. That was really weird. You can see me do that in and out. So apparently I did a conducting course once, and apparently you cannot see that action at all. Apparently choirs cannot see anything that goes that way. You can only see things that go this way. But I think that's rubbish, and I think you can see me do that. Sopranos, too many of you are missing your entry on So Neglected and Torn Apart, and a bit with the altos the next time round as well. So please make sure you know it's coming. Sopranos, we have changed the way that we're singing Sister, I'm Your Sister. It's really hard because it's a high part. It's kind of too high for the rest of the song. It's sounding really choral, and it doesn't sound like the tones of the tenors when they're passing it on. So they're going, I'm your brother, and we come in on Sister. I'm your brother, don't you know? I'm your sister. It just wasn't convincing. So what we're doing is we're trying to pop it up a little bit, as in pop music. So the way that we're doing that is by bringing up the rhythm and cutting the top one short. I'm your sister, sister. So we're getting a bounce there. I'm your sister. So pushing through on the R for the next one. I'm your sister. I'm your sister, don't you know? So I'm your sister, don't you know? So just trying to get, again, bounce. Visualize it almost that's a karaoke, bouncy ball there. I'm your sister. I'm your sister, don't you know? So it just keeps really light and punchy there. For those who weren't on the weekend away and joined us for the concert, well done in picking up that I was cutting that much shorter, because by concert we sort of had it there, so well done. Basses, make sure you know each time when you're finishing your riff. I'm conducting it quite clearly for you, but make sure you know how it runs so that you know how to finish it. So your bit goes do 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 do. That's all you need to do. Just don't do the on the end. Everybody, what we're going to do at the end, if I'm really enjoying it, if the audience is loving it, I may not care what the audience thinks. If I'm enjoying it, we're going to keep repeating the end section. So this is the bit where the sopranos are into, are you ready? Are you ready? Altos, you're on an R. Basses, you're on your riff. And tenors and altos are, it's coming. It's coming, on that section. So we may repeat that all the way through to the tenors. Don't you worry now. It's coming. It's coming. And keep going through that as long as I want to. That will be the signal for where we're going to repeat that section. And when we're going to go to the R's, I will make it clear. I will go like this to the R's, and we'll be about to move on. Tenors and basses, I need you to carry us into the R's. We're just kind of stopping us. It sounds very messy. So tenors, you've got run for it, run for it, run for it, don't you worry now. And again, breathe where you need to, but not before you are. Basses, do, 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 do. So you're carrying straight through to your R's. That's it. It's a fun song. It's about, again, keeping it grounded, keeping it steady, and letting the tenors and altos tell the story. Any alto, I will take any more altos that I can on this song. So if you want to switch to away from singing your R's and into singing the melody, then you can do so. If the low Ds were putting you off before, we now have the solution and we can sing those higher Ds. So have a listen to the track and see what you think.